So, welcome to the first day of how to cure your emotional constipation or diarrhea 6-day challenge. So, guys, this is just the 15 minutes, but definitely, if you just follow a single assignment given every day, this will be change your life for sure. Understand first thing, that's how are you feeling now? Maybe you can type in the chat box, or maybe you can ask yourself, whatever it may be, that just ask yourself one question: how are you feeling now? This question you have to ask multiple times in the day, and that answers will be transform your life for sure. What is exactly and how it's going to be change your life? How are you feeling now? It may be the joyful, it may be the anything. I can see somebody talking about normal, somebody talking about the hopeful. Whatever it may be there, that is your state of the emotions and the feeling as of now. Now coming to the next point. Please remember what is emotional diarrhea and constipation. Please, when I selected this topic, one thing to understand here, is it a physical concept or the logical concept? Is the combination of both of them. Lot of people actually, the constipation is a common problem. Actually, if you ask me now, constipation is a 10 times more dangerous than the coronavirus. I don't want to go into the debate, but that is what is the reality of this moment. 90% people, including the kids in this earth nowadays, have the some or other way of the constipation problem. And we have the statistics for it. But as of now, please understand, I'm just talking about the emotional constipation as of now, which leads to the physical constipation. So whenever you keep the painful thoughts and the emotion insides, that leads to the emotional constipation. And your gut and the emotions are like a brother and sister. They are like a sibling, judwa bachche. Not even that one, they are like a judwa bachche. So please remember that one. And this is what is a beautiful quote by the Raghuram Shastri. Most of our problem in the life are due to the inability to express right things at the right times with the right people, and we'll have the different scales of emotional constipation. And we all have this one. See, please understand. So it is not 1% or 2% or 3%. Everybody in this world now have the some or other, including the kids to the older people. Only thing that when a lot of time we not even understand them. Lot of time we are not even recognize them. Lot of time that we don't want to be even talk about it. But please remember that when the free life, the freedom of the life only comes when you are deal with the this emotional brokerages. I can call them as the emotional pieces. And that leads to the emotional constipation as per the physical things is a very big thing. Huh? I'm not going into that one. But remember actually, more than the physical constipation, emotional constipation causes you not to get the morning activity clean. So it's something very interesting. This is the first day. So I'm just covering that part. Please remember that when in life, don't expect the, like magic or miracle. Yes, magic miracle happen in the instant and it can be changed, but you have to work for it. You have to work for it. You have to be, and for emotional mastery, you have to work 24 by 7, even in the dreams. Like you look like the little bit of uncomfortable, or you can call as the hype thing. But even you have to be take care of your dreams. Please understand that dreams has the same effect on your physiology like that way. So please remember what you put into the tree, that small, like a plant, what you put that one, that will be grow. Remember that one. So your emotions, your motions, your your reaction, your thoughts. We have 60,000 plus thoughts per day. But are that every thought is positive or negative? I'm not telling that one, see, that will be get always the positive thoughts. No, not a single human being, including the biggest saint and the realized people also, everybody get the positive, negative thought. But only thing that one, there is something called as awareness. Please write into your book. I will recommend everybody to have the book, and the awareness is the first part. Please remember about that awareness is the first part. Now this is what is the emotion in first phase exactly. Please remember that one emotion is it a psychological term or the physiological term? Please remember that one emotions can be called as the mind game. But actually, if you ask me now, I'll give the one proverb. This is my favorite one. To control your life, you have to control your mind. Everybody's agree, raise your hand. To control your life, you have to control your mind. To control your mind, you have to control your breath. And to control your breath, you have to control your awareness. Because breath is happening 24 by 7, every time, every moment. But are you aware of it not? And please understand what is emotion. So now when you get some stimulus or some type of event in the life, Now you're going to give it a reaction. Now the emotions can be, like a comfortable emotions or uncomfortable emotions. Like I given you the both the part. So the comfortable emotions are like caring, grateful, excited, happiness, love, hopeful, powerful, creative, like what Vanashri told, and all this part, affection, that is there. Please don't do anything on the screen. So let me just stop. This is the problem with the some of you people exactly. So let me just stop that one, security. Okay. So let's come up here. So please understand, it can be the positive or negative emotions, we can call them. See, in our Vedas, Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, and all the spiritual context, the six are the major emotions which are positive, and the six are the negative emotions. So like Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mat, Matsar, there are known as a negative. Soj, you can call it a Santosh, or like a contentment and happiness, joy, love. These are known as the positive emotions. Six. But as per the research done by them, there is a more than 4,000 emotions. Now, please remember that when you get some type of event in your life, maybe you get some bad news or you get some good news. Now you get the reaction, so your emotion changes. Or you got a promotion, your emotion is changed now very badly. Or somebody is expiring the life in your family members, and now you get a negative emotion. Now, what you do into that, you give the response. So there is an event is happened, you are giving that event a response or reaction. Now a lot of people give the reaction, and when your reaction is like a very very strong thing, and when you give the negative reaction or the positive reaction, like both reactions has to be properly managed, but that creates the physiological changes. Like when you get angry, how many of you see that when you get angry, your head, your palm, and your feet it get warm? When you feel something very bad news, you get a very cold body. How many of you see that one? That's a depression type of things. Please remember that one. This is what is happened to our emotions. So please understand the emotion today first. Let's move to the next part. So there is a 4,000 plus emotion. Now why emotional mastery? Now please understand your life is depends on the emotions. So I just give the beautiful mathematical formula. Being in the corporate world for 20 years, coming from the engineering background, mathematics and everything, your emotion is directly proportional to quality of your life. Please write in your notebook. Now, please remember that one. There is a one beautiful proverb is there into the our this context. Nobody can insult you, still you don't insult yourself. Nobody can harm you, still you don't harm yourself. Nobody can touch you, still you allow others to be touch you, and that is called emotional mastery. Now, take control of your emotions for a happy and successful life in a small term. So, the emotional mastery is the building blocks for everything. I'm not talking about like you can measure your success in terms of the BMW or your beautiful wife or the husband or the kids or family relationship or the quality of life or the social contribution. Anything is there, but everywhere the emotion is equal. So this is what is why you require the emotional mastery. So when you master your emotions, you can shift the quality of your life in a moment. And in the coming 5 days, I'll give you the practical things to you. I done the emotional mastery course actually with so many people now, and I'll tell you that one it is in the yoga also. 94 I learned the Yama Nema. Now it is near about 30 years in next like a one. I never understand as a kid that time, but now today I'm understanding what is a powerful Ashtanga yoga is. 196 sutras and everything is given by Patanjali into the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. But I spent 74 lakhs rupees just to understand them and paying to all the Westerners, including Tony Robbins' emotional mastery program. But please remember, it is coming to this context now. Patanjali is written maybe 5,000, 10,000 years back. But when you master your emotions, you can shift the quality of your life in a moment, and that's what going to be change your life. So please remember, you have to do it every day consistently, and it is the ability to consistently change from any undesired state. Please remember that one. So emotions can be positive, negative, but remember, emotional mastery is what? When there is a beautiful positive events happen, still you are not going to be like getting the heart attack. Like a lot of people get a heart attack because they get the good news. How many of you remember that one? So much of reaction even to the good news, it's not emotional mastery. If you done the Vipassana, in Vipassana there is a one simple principle called as anicca, anitya, impermanence. So they don't get actually like overwhelmed with all the beautiful sensation on the body, or they don't get the depression with the like a uncomfortable sensation on the body. That is the secret of the life, and that is the same term used by the Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, Sthita Prajna. sthita prajna, equanimity. So please remember, this is the same thing we are telling you to the simple, proper English language. So it is your ability to consistently change from any undesired state to a desired state instantly, immediately in that moment. Please remember, this is very, very important. Now everybody take the pen and pencil. There is a which level you are now. There is a 3 level of emotional mastery. Now the first level of emotional mastery is the knowledge and experience. Knowledge and experience of being able to change your state instantaneously from the undesired to desired state. Now here, oh, I should be always happy. I should be always positive. Yeah, any negative emotion is there, let's reply to that negative emotions, create the positivity. So now you have the knowledge and experience. You have to change that undesired to the desired state. This is a level 1. Now you have the ability to consistently change your state from undesired to desired, even in a particularly challenging. Please understand that one. Everybody in this earth is a divine soul. Everybody knows what is exactly good and bad. Oh, thinking negative is very bad thing for me. Getting angry is bad for me. Everybody knows about it, correct? But that is a knowledge and experience, but it is not happening in the practical life. That is called as a level 1. Level 2 is that where you can really have that capacity, ability to consistently change your state from undesired to desired, even in a particularly challenging context and situation. Level 2. And there is a level 3. This is like a beautiful level. And thank you to the God for getting me into this level today now. And because actually I'm really thanks to the God for each and everything now. Because it took me 30 years of sadhana to reach to the level 3, where you have the ability to create a desired state, live in a consistently across the context and the situation, whether they are challenging or not. So guys, please remember, and still it is a practice. So which level you are now? I just want to know from everybody. So Kamini told me exhausted or something. Sujata Rastogi. Lot of people are tired and this one. So create the hope. But now which level you are now? Please write. Like my case, I am the level 3 now. So everybody please write which level you are now. Before I close the session, which level you are now? I told you the first, second, third level. And 99.99% in this world, people are into the first level. Please be honest. Please be honest with yourself. So ask yourself these questions and have the honest answer. So guys, this is what is I want to share to you. And please remember, you might be emotionally suffering and not even know it. I done a lot of courses, even including the Indian, like a commissioner office to the everybody about the emotional stability, because your emotions are very important and a lot of people don't even know that when they are suffering emotionally. And I'll be do the some tests in the coming days. So thank you guys. I'll be consider your blind spot. Please just remember about it. Tomorrow will be go a little bit different. So please now remember that when you have to conquer your blind spot. So people don't know exactly, like first thing is that what you and others know, that is called as an arena public. Then you mask something you know but you don't share, you hide. And a lot of people hide their life. They don't want to talk about their life. Then there is something called as a blind spot. I'm more interested in the blind spot because blind spot create the negativity. When others know about you but you don't see that one, that is a blind spot. Maybe your boss know that one, you are not doing proper work, but you feel I'm doing the best work. That is a blind spot. But something very, very important is the unconscious. Neither you or not others know that one, exactly what's happening into your life. And your response to the life is the unconscious. Your unconscious mind is very powerful. So we'll be come to this part, how the decision makings happen in your life. Please understand that one. So please understand your brain works in very different things. Your emotions, memory, senses, and reasons, everything is create one decision in your life. Now being in a positive or negative is particular things in our life. So thank you guys. Whatever people do, they do it for reason, and only 2 reasons are there. At least pain or the pleasure. Please write. In our whole life, we do everything, including like a family creations, to the high life, to your honeymoon, to the your parents, to the trip, to the job, to the car, to the everything we do for only the 2 things. Only 2 things is to gain the pleasure and avoid the pain. Please remember this one. So thank you to everybody. God bless you all. Take care and thanks for giving your time today.